we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bruins offense will come out first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today. And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this team.
The Bruins will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Michigan's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big...
It's a fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gives it on the option.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
It's a draw. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
And the Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Cummings. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Finds some fresh air. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Breaks into the open on the left. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside is 5. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And there he is again, another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Finds a little space. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him. B, getting it to him quickly. And then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his up.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He's got his man. Turning it on. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bruins headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fakes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Bruins will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. So here comes the Michigan offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To throw, it's Cummings. The quick out. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Quick release by the QB. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. Nice move there. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Out of the gun to give to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Cummings. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away.
From the gun, give on the inside.
They're up by 7 over Mississippi State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Lost to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's going to throw deep right side. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down. And the Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Snagged out of the air. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Gets the back moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Looking for the goal line. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. As they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Cummings. Got the quick pass. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he makes the catch. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his target down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown Wolverines! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
UCLA, 0.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll open the second half on the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. Oh, out of space. At the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 10 over Mississippi State. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bruins send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Cummings. He's got his man across the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
From the 30-yard line on first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Hard running there. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. On target. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quick handoff. Oh, what a cut! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll move the wide receiver. The running back has it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air. It's Cummings. Looking for the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Plucks it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Dalton. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly to the tight end. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. Gets away from one. He's got space. Made a defender miss. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking downfield, it's Cummings. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Right back to the well. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball speed.
And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Fights off a defender. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He'll try it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. They'll give it to the back. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for room. It's Dalton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were down into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Spins away from the defender. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock